They're fast, they're loud, and they look like they belong on a racetrack. But is a sport bike actually practical for everyday life? In today's video, we're breaking down the real-world practicality of sport bikes, the pros, the cons, and everything in between, to help you decide if this type of motorcycle fits your lifestyle. Before we dive in, let's clarify what we mean by sport bike. These bikes are designed for performance. Think high-speed handling, aggressive riding positions, and lightweight frames. Models like the Yamaha R6, Kawasaki ZX6R, or the Honda CBR 600RR. These are prime examples. Let's start with the upsides. Why do so many riders choose sport bikes? One is performance. The unmatched acceleration and cornering ability of these bikes is a reason why so many riders choose these. It's no surprise, these bikes are literally race designed motorcycles. In fact, the only reason that these bikes are even sold to the general public is for homologation reasons. Number two is style. In my unbiased opinion, sport bikes are the best looking motorcycles out there. With sharp lines, race inspired design, and bold color schemes. If turning heads is your thing, these bikes deliver. Number three is surprisingly fuel efficiency. Their power, you might think these things get terrible gas mileage, but sport bikes and all motorcycles alike get surprisingly good gas mileage compared to cars. So not only are you faster than a 5.0 Mustang, but you get better gas mileage than him. The fourth pro is size and agility, and this kind of goes along with the performance. But the lightweight and narrow frame of these bikes makes it easier to filter through traffic. This is a huge plus in urban areas. Now let's talk about some drawbacks. And the first negative is comfort. With that aggressive riding position, it isn't necessarily the best for all-day rides. Number two is storage. Most sport bikes have zero built-in storage. That means you need to bring a backpack or add on aftermarket options, which, let's be honest, there aren't many. So if you need to carry a lot of stuff, you're kind of stuck with a backpack. Another negative is passenger comfort. Sport bikes can be pretty intimidating for your passengers, especially if your passenger has never ridden on a motorcycle before. The truth is, sport bikes were not designed to carry passengers, so many manufacturers just slap a small bit of padding and throw some pegs on it and call it a day. But the truth is, that seat isn't necessarily the best for inspiring confidence. When compared to a cruiser or a standard motorcycle, a sport bike definitely has a less comfortable passenger seating position. Our next con is maintenance cost. Higher performance can mean more frequent and sometimes pricier maintenance. Also, fairings are pretty expensive to repair or replace. Also, if you do your own oil change, you'll find out that it takes longer to do maintenance on your motorcycle because before you do anything, you have to remove your fairings. This isn't the case on other types of motorcycles. Usually other motorcycles, you can quickly and easily do the oil change. And also another hidden cost in our next con is insurance. Sport bikes often come with higher insurance premiums, especially for younger riders. Despite all that, are there scenarios where sport bikes can be surprisingly practical? For short commutes, sport bikes can be actually a lot of fun and pretty efficient. Many riders keep sport bikes for weekend canyon carving while using a different vehicle for the week. This is great because if you consider the price of having a project car or a go fast car, a sport bike is surprisingly practical in that sense because you don't have to spend tens of thousands of dollars. A used 600cc sport bike will be faster than most cars on the road. Sport bikes are also really practical if you're a rider with minimal cargo needs. If you travel light with no passengers, maybe just a laptop and bag, sport bikes are definitely practical. Now, if you like the look and feel of a sport bike, you want something more comfortable and practical, consider these alternatives. Naked bikes, aka street fighters. Same performance DNA with upright ergonomics. For example, Yamaha MT-07, Kawasaki Z650. Pretty much every brand makes a street fighter bike. Another option is sport touring bikes. It blends sport bike handling with the ability to carry luggage. Think bikes like the Suzuki GSX-X 1000 GT or the Yamaha Tracer 9. Another option is adventure/dual sport bikes. For the ultimate versatility, adventure bikes are king. You sacrifice speed, but gain comfort, range, and storage, along with the ability to go off-road. So, what's the verdict? Are sport bikes practical? Yes. A sport bike can be practical, but only if your lifestyle fits its limitations. It's not built for comfort or utility. It's built for speed, performance, and passion. If it aligns with your priorities, it can work as a daily. But if you want an all-day comfort, space, or long-distance capabilities, there are better options out there.